Hello and welcome back to another reaction. In this occasion, Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 2 Episode 5. Yes, last time we got a very funny episode and a demonstration of power by Avatar Kyoshi. Again, I praise always the show when they do this, when they make you feel the power of an avatar without showing off and without giving you the impression that Aang is invincible, which is obviously something that you want, because you want to see the potential power that he has, but you don't want it to be so easy for him that it will become boring. So yes, I like that aspect of the show. And yes, I did read your comments, and I know I need to skip a recap of I don't know what exactly, but obviously yes. If it contains spoilers for the next episodes, yes, I'm going to skip it. So don't worry. And yes, obviously is that. But a special thanks because was a special thanks, a special warning from, and I'm hope I'm reading this correctly. She's or XXYZ. I don't know which one you prefer, but thank you for the warning, especially for you, because yeah, thanks for that. Anyway, yes, enough about this. The only thing I need to remind you guys is if you enjoy the content of the channel, please consider a subscription and turn on notifications so you can get up to date with the channel. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment so I know what you think about the episode, what you think about my reaction and my commentary. Once again, sorry for the weird noises, how my voice is sounding, because yes, I have the flu, unfortunately. But anyway, enough about this, let's just cut all of that and watch the video, shall we? Okay, I'm back. I just watched a second time, and actually more than once, because yes, there was too much noise and I have to wait. So while I was waiting, I decided to watch it several times. But yes, I watched it several times, and it's a very interesting episode for several reasons. Yes, I know I said this with other episodes, but actually I think there is a deeper meaning behind this. And since you told me that, probably when I see something subtle, when I see something that is not on your face message, it's probably true, because yeah, this how the writers or the editors or whoever is, or perhaps everybody, really leave those message there. We start obviously by trying to look for a teacher for Aang. He needs a teacher that taught him, that will teach him, sorry, earthbending techniques, or well, to earthbend, literally, that's what he needs. And obviously, Boomy is out of the question, because we know that he has been captured by the Fire Nation, and of course, to his crazy plan. I don't know what is he going to do, but he knows something else. So he's out of the questions, and it's a shame because, as I said before, Boomy is an amazing earthbender, especially because of what we saw in the last episode. So yeah, it's a shame. But now, obviously, we're seeing somebody else, and we're hyping somebody else. First, obviously, the teacher that has an academy, which is not good. I don't know why exactly, but I can deduce into some degree why he is not useful for Aang. Aang needs somebody who is very special. Needs somebody that literally listened to the earth. And this dude, from the few seconds that we saw him in action, yes, he's good. But he's not listening to the earth. He's way too... I don't know. Way too high and mighty for his own good. I don't think he's that good. Perhaps he's good. I haven't seen him at all fighting or anything like that. But for me, it doesn't look like master potential. He's just after the money. And obviously, we are going beyond that little problem with the money. Yes, it's important, but for the grand scheme of things, it's not that important. Obviously, we discard him because, yeah, he's not good. And then we hear somebody else. The Pebble. No, the Pebble, no. The oh god, I forgot his name. The stone, I think it was. Let me check. Yeah, I just checked. It's not the pebble. Obviously, that was an insult. The boulder is actually the name of this fighter or this earthbender. Obviously, everything surrounded this little event in which they found Toph, I think it's pronounced, in which they found her, is obviously I don't know if we call it mockery or just a parody of WWE, because yes, the fighters, the ridiculous names, the fact that you need an antagonist, you need somebody who is the villain, and obviously is the Fire Nation man, I think it was called, and obviously you need that to be the complete antagonist, and obviously the boulder, which is an obvious parody of The Rock. I mean, come on. I deduced that in the first time that we saw him. For the speech pattern, the name, and obviously that he's all muscles and he's pretty great. Yeah, obviously that is a parody, and I love it. It's a fantastic parody. But obviously, I love the concept of how they find their entertainment, the Earth Nation, the Earth Kingdom, sorry, the Earth Kingdom people. And this is very valid. A bunch of guys just literally throwing rocks at each other, and we have our grand champion, in this case, Toph. Toph is amazing. So far, we have seen that she is pretty awesome at earth bending. She is just dealing with all these huge guys, all these grown-ass men, with no much problem. She is too good. And obviously, it's weird to see a little girl, because she literally is 12. We know her age. She's literally 12 years old, and she is just such an amazing bender. Unfortunately for her, her family doesn't see her like this. Since she's blind, her family, her father and her mother, sees her as not capable person, as a weak person, as a person that needs to be protected from everything. So they do not let him grow, and that's why she just disappears after every match. Because if somebody else found out, somebody else contact the family, say, oh, your daughter is doing this, she's just going to lose that glimpse of freedom that she has while she's fighting in the arena. So yes, we see that overprotection from the father. And thanks to the plot advancing, being kidnapped and then kidnapping the Avatar, obviously, we saw how she showed off her amazing bending skills to her father. Unfortunately, this is not enough. The father still believes that she is weak, believes that she is incapable of confronting the world by how she is, by her blindness, by being so small. I partially understand the father. I partially understand. You don't want anything to happen to your daughter. But this dude takes it to another extreme, especially after seeing just how capable she is, just how amazing she is. Before that, obviously, you have no idea that she is amazing. As the father, I'm speaking as the father, obviously. Before that, you don't know. You still believe that she's weak. You don't want her to advance too much because perhaps she's going to hurt herself. So, yeah, I understand that moment. But after that, after seeing just how skillful she is, that's when I enter into conflict with the father. Because now she has proved that she is not weak. She has proved that she doesn't need this overprotection. She needs to be free in a certain point. Yes, she needs rules because she's still a kid, but she needs to be free. But instead of just letting her go, letting really do not whatever she wants, but at least have a little bit of freedom. No, he tightened up the grip that he has on her, and that is obviously that caused this the conflict in the end, in which she runs away and everybody's going to enter into conflict because the father believes that she was kidnapped by the Avatar, when it's obviously that she wanted to be free. And yes, in the last scene that we saw them together, before going into the air, we obviously knew that, oh yes, the father was not going to change his mind. She just ran away. That's it, and I understand why. And I don't know how long this conflict is going to last. I don't know if the rest of the season is going to be now our new antagonist, the boss, I guess, of this federation of rock benders, earth benders, and the other master, or we're going to move on from that fairly quickly. I don't know, and that is something I want to see. But yeah, it's interesting because we haven't seen our common antagonist. Once again, I don't think Zuko is going to be our antagonist. He is searching for something. He's searching for answers to know what he is going to do. And obviously, I don't think, because we haven't seen Azula that often either. So yes, I guess these two dudes are going to function as our antagonists to not make it easy for our protagonist. So perhaps is that. Yes, now that I speak about the plot, which is pretty interesting, I'm going to speak about individual characters that caught my attention. Once more, Aang is not the main point of the episode. He is just, again, something to move the plot forward. Yes, we have funny bits with him, but I don't think he's the protagonist of this episode. He didn't shine at all in this one. Then we have Sokka. Again, he's obviously not the protagonist, but he provides us with comic relief, especially because he's so fixated on the boulder. He's an admirer of this dude because he's muscular, he's manly, he's all of that. So yeah, it's funny to see that, and the contrast with the back, and oh, it matches my belt. Yeah, kind of funny in that point. Then we have Katara. Katara obviously is deceiving us in a certain point, because I thought she was going to use her female charms to just get the answer from the other two dudes, but no, actually, she's more badass, and she used waterbending to force them to give us an answer. And yeah, that is something I appreciate, how they change our perspective in there. Now, the main character, I believe, is obviously Toph. Toph is unbelievably amazing. She's a very skillful airbender, and she is a little girl. I cannot imagine how powerful she will become in the future. But anyway, in this point, she is still amazing. And obviously her attitude is interesting because she needs to put two main faces. One with the family as the weak, meek, obedient little girl, as she put it, and for the rest of the world, especially when she's fighting this amazing, brass, very strong earthbender, because she is a very strong earthbender. So I guess she has to hold back a lot when she's taking lessons from this earthbender master. So yeah, it's a very interesting contrast that we have here. But I don't think that is the only point of this. I think her blindness, because yes, I don't know if I mentioned this, but she's blind. Her blindness makes her even stronger for earthbending. Because, and this is something that happened with us too, within our world. With us is, if we lost a sense, the sense of sight, the sense of hearing, any of these, all the rest of our senses increase their capacity, let's say, become better. That is something that happened with us, and this is something that happened with a lot of blind people. They hear a lot better, they feel a lot better, they taste a lot more. Somebody who loses his ear, his eyes become a lot better, because now the brain can concentrate on the rest of the senses. And this helps for an earthbender because, again, this is according to my limited knowledge of the earthbending techniques. This helps a lot because obviously what we learn from Boomy is that you need to listen to the earth. You need to feel the earth so you can bend it a lot better. You can do it a lot better. And this girl, since she cannot see, her senses are enhanced. And she can feel better, she can hear better the earth. And that's why she is so amazing. Yes, she's an amazing earthbender. Obviously, she's not perfect because we have seen that when you throw something in the air, she's not that good at, well, catching it, as we saw with the belt, with the championship belt. But for earthbending, this works so well for her. And I think that is one of the main reasons as to why she is this amazing earthbender, because she is seeing everything through her feet. The earthbending is telling her what she needs to do. All the information that she needs comes from her earthbending. And is so focused on that. And she is in combat so amazing. Yes, you can beat her, of course. If you're in the air, as we saw with the fight between her and Ang, that's when the problem comes from her, because she no longer can sense the earth. So, this is an interesting point, and I love how they make this character, or make a disadvantage, or what we could look as a disadvantage, and they make it an advantage for an earthbender. And I love how this is going on. And I think I found out who the earthbending dude in the freaking presentation really is. I think that is the boulder, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's kind of connected to our earthbender. Yeah, I love this episode for all the information that it gave us. Obviously, it resolved a doubt that I have with the flying pig. Well, it was a board actually. The flying board and the little girl that was going away in the swamp, in the vision of the swamp. So yeah, we got a resolution. And yes, I would not have guessed in a million years who she was until obviously this episode. So I love the foreshadowing, I love the previous episode, and I love this one. It's genuinely amazing, and all the layers and layers of information that this show gave us. I cannot wait for the next episode, but for now I think that's enough. I hope you enjoy it, and remember, if you are not subscribed, please consider a subscription and turn on notifications. Leave a comment so I know what you think about the episode, about my commentary, and about my reaction. Yes, I took my sweet time to answer them, but I really read them. I really read them, and I'm so thankful for your comment, guys. So yeah, yes, thank you for those comments, guys. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. Oh yes, once more, for what is going on with the Copa stuff, I strongly recommend you to start to following me either on Twitter or on my BitChute page, in my BitChute channel. So in case something weird happens with this channel, you know where to find me. Anyway, yeah, I think that's it. I hope you enjoy it. I have nothing else to say, but once more, thank you for your attention, and obviously, see you on the next one. Bye!
Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, give it a like, so the algorithm from YouTube will help me out. And check my other videos, share them, and also why not subscribe to my channel and join this community. And as always, I want to thank you for your attention, your likes, and even your dislikes, your comments, which is something I always look forward to read. And yeah, once more, thanks, and see you on the next one.